Scott checking biking and Stizzy, man.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Brochillians podcast, episode 119.
119 of them things for sure, man.
And as y'all can see or hear, we do have some amazing guests, amazing people. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get that off?
Yeah.
I can get that.
Okay. Yeah. First, let's start with, Mr. Selected, himself, CEO.
What's up? Nice to meet you guys. Mello.
Okay.
Yes,
and we got also the other CEO, you know what I'm saying? David, how you feeling, El Gallo?
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Thank you guys for having us on here, man.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Two CEOs. This is a first for us. You know what I'm saying? Like low key.
I appreciate that.
And we in this fire ass store too, man. I'm feeling the energy from the shoes behind me.
Beautiful ass.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I just feel the energy off the sneakers.
Because it's all heat. That's why.
It's the word.
It's the shoes,
facts.
Mike.
Yeah.
Is it the shoes?
But how y'all feeling, man? How's y'all mental? How y'all feeling today?
Good.
Feeling pretty good. Feeling
blessed.
Yeah.
Perfect word.
Got you. Where can they find y'all at? Where can they find your ats personally, and where can they find a page for the clothing?
David?
Well, we're located off of Pleasant Hill, so 2933 Pleasant Hill Road. That's our location for the store. Then you want to go ahead and tell them your at?
So the at is at selectedclothing_CO, spelled just like on the cup. That's the R only page. I don't really run my personal page like that, but yeah, we really just focus on our Instagram. We're trying to start focusing more on other platforms as well, but mainly Instagram right now.
I'm not gonna cap. That's a blessing to not be have to run your personal account on social media.
That's a
and
flex.
It's just that's facts. That's a big flex. But yeah, so I mean, the doctor's nothing too crazy this week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up. About some music, I guess. Nothing really crazy. Did you have your own docket?
I did too, but I wanted to get into
right,
asking them questions before we get off to our own tangents.
Let's chop it up.
First, why the name Selected Clothing? I guess we can kind of start there.
So I just wanted my customers to feel like and know that every piece of clothing in the store, every piece of shoe, every piece of clothing, everything in the store is hand selected and authenticated, and just it's not like we do get some stuff wholesale, but everything, no matter how much of it we get, we're verifying each shoe and we're making sure that there's no hiccups or anything wrong with it, as well as the clothing. If we get it used, we want our customers to know it was used, but it was in great condition. And if most of our clothes are dead stock, so they'll know like it's wrapped, it's 100% new and still in the bag or fresh out of the bag. And they know like it wasn't just, a shirt that we found. We hand selected it. We knew that somebody would fall in love with that garment.
So you wearing anything in the shop, anything and everything?
I only
Hands
wear.
down.
Y'all heard it here. It ain't no bullshit. Y'all heard it here.
Yeah.
I guess my follow-up question to that also is why did you decide to open up a sneaker store out of any other business you could have opened?
So yeah, it's a great question. I did think long and hard about like what I was going to do. I thought about doing a restaurant because I also love cooking. I thought about helping my girlfriend open up a practice to where she can educate children or people addicted to. There's just a lot of things I've thought about doing, but I figured this would be the first thing to get my foot in the door to kind of help the culture, if that makes sense. Like everybody my age or around my age is either falling in love with or was in love with shoes or streetwear. So I figured it's just something where everybody I know or everybody that is connected to me or someone around me in any type of way is they love clothes, some type of clothes or shoes at that. So
hands down. I love sneakers. I love, I love getting fly. I feel like I don't know nobody who doesn't love getting fly. If you look good, you feel good.
Exactly.
If you feel good, you do good. You feel me? So it's like, hey, why not?
Damn. Yes, not you. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna ask what's your favorite shoe in
here.
Yeah. Mine are definitely.
Ooh, you flex it for the camera. Okay, all right. He had to put the leg.
I feel you. I'm not mad. Subtle flex.
David.
Mm-hmm.
David.
I'm not even gonna cap. Where are they at? My favorite shoe in here on the low is definitely the Wave Runner 700s.
Thank you. I wanted
Like,
somebody to say something other than a Jordan.
Like,
You wanted him to say something like Kanye.
No, just anything else but a
Like,
Jordan.
if it's not those, it's probably definitely the Twist 12s because those are just cold. Like,
Okay.
but
I like the Sean Witherspoon or Weatherspoon. I don't know how to say his name, but
Yeah.
Witherspoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top
Them
5
shits in the
for
middle
sure.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I tried to get them when they first came out, was unable to, and they over at $1,000. So I ain't got that right now to spend on those sneakers.
Yeah.
everywhere else they're going for 14, but you already know you can come to Select to get them for the low. So,
right. Hey.
Plug.
And also another thing I commend y'all on too is, opening up a business during the pandemic, one, black business two,
Yes, sir.
and I guess just finding something for the culture of Gwinnett. I feel like we don't have that sneaker store or clothing store to like go to that has fly gear.
Exactly.
Everybody goes to the mall or they just shop online. But
Right.
here, having something where you can buy, sell, and trade, that's dope.
Or if they do have a store like this in Gwinnett, there is a few, and I'll give them their props. But it's like they definitely tax you because they feel like you don't know the value of shoes, or on top of that, if they're not taxing, it's like exactly StockX prices, and they're rushing you in and out. We have customers who come in every single day who don't buy a thing. They'll just come in, chop it up, see how the store's doing, maybe get a little T-shirt for $20 and walk out, and they feel like they just spent $1,000 just because we're taking care of our people and making sure that they feel appreciated.
that's definitely facts. And it's genuine too because it's like, it doesn't cost anything to show love. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's free 99 just to support, show love, all that. So even if you're taking time out of your day, you could literally sit at home all day, or you could be somebody very, very busy. Like, as long as you stop by, at least see what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with us. It's like, it feels genuine. It's like that support. Like, ain't nobody forced you, nobody told you you had to come
Exactly.
here. So it's like,
Even a follow on the gram, right?
yeah,
Or
something
exactly.
simple as a
subscription,
follow.
whatever it is, like just show love. You know what I'm saying? I agree.
Oh, that's lit as hell. It gives an amazing sense of community for real. Just the fact that people just pull up, chop it up with you guys.
Yeah.
That shit is amazing for real.
I be coming here to hoop sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You coming here to lose, but you know, yeah.
Oh shit, man. But what else was I about to say about sneakers? Oh yeah, you touched on StockX. How do y'all feel about StockX? Because I think personally it helped, but at the same time it ruined the game because it kind of put a price marking on every shoe. But who says that's the price? Just because.
So I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like there's ups and downs to it. There's definitely, it gives you that background knowledge of every shoe for the people like me who a year or two ago didn't know much about shoes, didn't know the difference between a 4, 5, or a 3, 4, and a 5. Like a Jordan 3, a Jordan 4, and a Jordan 5, you have to like really do research. With StockX, if you're searching the same shoe, a lot of times you're gonna eventually it just becomes memory. So also you can't get finessed anymore. You go to a store and somebody's trying to charge you $1,000 for an $800 shoe, you can pull it up in a matter of 2 seconds. So I feel like it helps,
Yeah.
but there's also like for resellers, I feel like it definitely made it harder because it gives you your limits. But I feel like it's a good thing at the end of the day because it makes everything fair and nobody feels like they're ever getting finessed.
Has somebody done that to you yet? Like put up like, bro, the shoe, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me because it's right here for.
Yeah, people will pull up StockX all the time, but
Yeah.
all of our prices are competitive with StockX. It's either
Gotcha.
at the same price as before you having to check out, getting the extra taxes and all that, or it's under StockX price and you don't have to wait the 2 or 3 weeks to get it. So
Got you.
I'll say from somebody who came from like, because I knew a couple of resells and stuff like that, but before you really had like a StockX, stuff like that, all you had was like your goats. And it's like, goat will bust a nigga over his head. I'm talking like no remorse.
Goat
like,
and eBay.
eBay too,
people
yeah,
had eBay too.
exactly. And if you catch a deal on eBay, they're fake. Like, there's no going around it. Like, so it's like a StockX. It's like low key, like the market kind of dictates like what they're charging, and then even then, it's like they still might try and bust you over your head. So, but it still gives people who don't really have the knowledge like a good ballpark to kind of know what they're doing. But then that's exactly why we price our shoes the way we price our shoes. So it's like, yeah, okay, you can smooth probably pull up a shoe and be like, yo, this is $20 cheaper. Now let's do it. Bear minimum wage is $7.25, right?
Still.
So
Yeah.
a 3 hour wait is pretty much what you're paying on top of that. But you get it right now. You get it right here.
Yeah.
And then we're always giving free gear. We have socks that we give. You know, we have beer holders like for cold drinks, stuff like
That's
that.
it.
We have air fresheners. So it's like,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of
facts.
different merch and stuff that we give
Yeah.
just because it's like you took the time out of your day to stop by and shop, as well as you're getting a great customer service. Like, no way around it. Like,
That's true.
And that's all stuff that isn't priced, by the way. Like, we don't price our air fresheners, our cups that we give to people. We have socks. Like, we just make sure our people are taken care of.
That's
Yeah.
love. That's
That's
love.
love.
you bought shoes, you want to need some socks to go with it. Why not get out socks? You know what I'm saying?
But back with to StockX, the only thing with StockX that honestly has been like kind of wishy-washy in the last few years is their authentication process.
I was just about to mention
So when you're buying from them, you don't know, and when you get the tag and it has the StockX thing hanging on it, you're gonna automatically think, okay, it's
Yeah.
authenticated. I don't gotta
Yeah,
worry
for
about
sure,
it.
for
But
sure.
people will call you out, or if you try to trade it into somewhere else, and it just like at the end of the day, the people that are checking the shoes out, they're people. They're in a warehouse. They have thousands of shoes to check. They make mistakes. So rather than going through a third party, whoever, you don't know who's checking your shoes. They don't do refunds or exchanges once they do sell you a shoe. So it's not like you can get a shoe and know, like, okay, it still has a tag on it. I know it's fake. I'm going to send it back to them. They don't care. If it's fake and they authenticated it, it's authenticated via StockX. So it's whatever. With us, we show you how we're authenticating our shoes. If you come in and you're like, I want this shoe, and you want to walk out with it, if you're a first-time customer and you're like, if we kind of can feel that you're on edge about the shoe or you feel like it's taxed, we're going to bring out the black light. We're going to take you and show you everything, every spec about the shoe, what should be there, what shouldn't be there. We may be able to show you like a little video of like a fake shoe of the same and just show you proof that like this shoe is 100% authentic. And you know now how to check your shoes in the future if you want to buy somewhere else too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope because a lot of consignment shops, they're not doing that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're like, do you want the shoe or not?
Yeah,
But the fact that y'all have customer service in 2021, like,
yeah.
that's great.
That was definitely something big that I really wanted to like focus on. And it's like, I like anybody who's ever worked customer service definitely knows you will get that person who will make you smooth, want to quit your job, like, you know what I'm saying, walk out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Bro, every day.
But,
Yeah.
Every
Like-
day, fam.
but then what's crazy is it's like, out of all the stores, like consignment shops and stuff I've messed with, it seemed like they really don't care. Like, it's on some like, we know our shoes is real. Like, either you getting it or you're not. Like, if I come asking questions, it's like stickers on the shoe. Like, ain't nobody's explaining the sticker system. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I see a sticker, but it's like, yo, do you have this in my size? All I see is this shoe I can reach right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not really personable. So it's like, I feel like that's like pretty much like the difference between like, do I want, even if I can get the shoe cheaper on StockX, like I could save $20 and I could wait the 2 weeks, or it's like spend a little extra $20, but
And wear them today if you want
like,
to.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wear them out the store. It's like,
Right.
but then it's like, let me make sure I knew what I was getting and understood what I was getting. Like, so it's like, okay, like, it makes it feel more like family, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at the end of the day, you're not just a random person coming in off the street. You're a customer. So it's like, you should be treated as such. Customer ain't always right, but the customer should be treated well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That might be the title. The customer is not always right.
but they still deserve to be treated like a customer.
No, that's facts.
Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
Like,
And to touch on y'all merch a little bit, the merch that y'all do individually also is dope. I want to commend y'all on that for real. But also let them know what y'all selling here. I know y'all got Bape, Supreme. Or do y'all carry like any brand or specific brands?
Like I said in the beginning, we're really selective on what we want to bring in. We want to make sure we can get it at a price so that our customers can get it at a fair price as well. Mostly right now, our Bape, we have a lot of Bape tees, just different designs, and the reason is because we can put them all at the same price. It's not like people have to come in and be like, oh, okay, I like this Bape tee, but it's $145 and the other ones are $120. It's like every Bape tee is $120. If you look online anywhere, you're spending at least $120, $140, like $150 on a Bape tee, and you're having to wait for it. So our top hitter, I would say, is Bape and Supreme. Other than that, we also have Cause, KAWS, the New York clothing brand. We have Antisocial, Billionaire Boys Club,
Everything.
V-Long,
Basically everything.
V-Long. What else we got, David?
we got some, we just got some takeoff tees in.
Yeah, Takeoff is a local vendor, one of the 3 or 4 local vendors we're supporting right now who I actually just met at Sneaker Exit 2 days ago. Big sneaker event where there's local vendors as well as local resellers. Great marketing event. We met a lot of people who want to put their clothing in the store, so maybe next time you come we'll have even more, but right now we only have 3 people who are in the store. We're working on getting kids clothes, like toddler and baby clothes. Just, we want to touch everything. Make sure that there's not one person that comes in and it's like, we don't have anything for you. If we don't have anything for you, we have something for your kids. Like, make it work.
That's facts. And we definitely got a better selection of women clothing and stuff in, like, recently. Like, we just got some new merch ourselves in. These hats is a part of our new merch that we just got in, but we got sweatpants, some more hoodies, got some tank tops, like, some workout tops, or they can just be like a summer wear tank. Also got like some good booty shorts in and stuff. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You have to throw in the booty.
No, I feel you on that. No, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Like, whether you lounging around the house or you just want to step out and grab you a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got something you can rock, and it's gonna be selected. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I can't, bro.
I'm not mad at it. That's lit as hell.
What you want to talk about, fam? What you got next?
I mean, let me see what's on the docket.
Did y'all pay attention to what's going on in media?
Yeah.
Like the past couple of weeks or so?
I know yesterday or today is Kobe Day.
Yeah, Mamba Day, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think yesterday was his birthday.
Right.
And then
Right.
8/24 is Mamba Day. Yeah.
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
For real.
Other than him, I know Sha'Carri Richardson just lost that race, but
I can't smile.
she.
Yeah, see, why y'all laughing?
It's not. There's nothing wrong with
It's
it.
not funny. It's not funny.
y'all laughing.
There's nothing wrong with it at all.
No,
man. She had a little vacation. She came back. She wasn't. But
people
they
were
bounced
killing
back.
her.
They bounced
Yeah.
back.
They bounced back, and that's what I was saying too. Like, yeah, she lost, but she's gonna race again.
I do completely disagree with all the slander and all the disrespect that everybody's been throwing at her because it's completely uncalled for. And no matter like what the reason, no matter how she talked before or after the race, she's still a professional athlete. She still earned her way to where she is. So I do commend her for being able to take all the negative talk and be so openly positive about it and not care because I'm definitely not at that phase yet where like I have people like negatively talking about me, if that makes sense, but I can relate with people that I know who own businesses or who own like smoke shops and stuff like that, and it's people like, why would they do that, or like why wouldn't they do this with their money? But it's like they're doing their thing. Everybody has their own vision and path, and you can't like call anybody out or disrespect them for not having the same vision as you or for not doing something the way you want them to do it. Like,
that's definitely
everybody,
Yeah.
it's all on you.
That's actually crazy because I really did not even know that. Like, I didn't even know she had the race or none of that. Like,
Yeah, she raced for Nike, and she was like just talking about how like she's talking about how she's back, and
Nice.
she came in last. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I really didn't know that.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's crazy because like
Wait. Look. I don't mean to cut you off. Look, before you and everybody else gets on here and kills me, I am the friend that you don't turn to if it's something serious because I'm gonna bust out laughing, bro. It's not even the fact that like, you know what I'm saying, I support Queen and everything she does. I support all black queens and everything they do. You came in ninth, you know what I'm saying, and it's work, it's progress, you know what I'm saying? We can't all win them all, but I was dying when I seen the memes, bruh.
Yeah,
I was
dying.
That's what's crazy.
But that's wrong with the internet. Everything is a joke.
Yeah.
The world could be ending right now. Y'all making memes about crates. And
Oh,
shit.
and I'm laughing at them bitches, and I'm
But
laugh.
to keep it a buck with you, I mean, shit, laughter is the best medicine. Because I'm definitely a nigga who will find like a joke or something in the silver lining.
Thank you.
Might not be appropriate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's like I'll find it and I'll laugh, like, and then we can still smooth discuss like the severity of it. But it's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna laugh about it first.
But it's certain places you can't take a nigga like me.
Yeah,
Cause like a funeral, don't do it, bro.
oh my,
Wow, you
oh,
laughing
Don't
at-
do it.
geez.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at if you
not
make a
putting
face at
myself
me in
in
a
the same
funeral,
boat as him.
I might be inappropriate as fuck, bro. I might be, but not laughing at like no death. But if we having a side conversation and it's funny or something,
Oh, okay.
I've had my outbursts in church too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not supposed to do that because I got popped inside of my head a couple times.
Yeah.
Like you not. That's some shit you don't do.
My mom used to pinch Ooh, that pinching church.
See, it's raps.
Bro, it depended on how bad it was. My mom would pinch, smack, slap, or yoke you up and take you to the bathroom. It didn't matter.
I was a good child.
I bet.
Y'all been seeing these crate challenges though? Like I think it's come to Atlanta.
I think,
bro,
I think it's everywhere.
Have you seen homie who broke both his knees?
Ooh.
You ain't seen that video?
Honestly, bro, the way I feel about it, I watched like 2 different videos and I stopped because I feel like it's a distraction.
Yeah.
It's real shit going on in the world. They want to show you that while they're doing this magic trick over here.
And the fact that you said that is crazy because when you said y'all been paying attention to the media, I smooth went to how like Joe Biden was about to like write off $5.8 billion in college loans for like disabled people. And then it was like her racing. That's why it was like I didn't know she was racing. And the last conversation I had that I was talking to somebody and they smooth was on some like, yo, she's gonna wash him. Like if she would have raced, she would have came in first out of that. And it was like, yo, if you like compare her trial times to like, you know what I'm saying? She would came like 3rd or 4th best or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, still fuck with her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Still
she did her
amazing.
thing. She burnt all of them
Yeah.
in a, you know what I'm saying? Full lace. You know what I'm saying? Nails done, all that. Like, and she
Thanks.
blow down. Like, I'm all the way for her, like 100%. But it's like, you're like now you just talking. Like now you just like you pretty much just dick riding. And it's like I like the facts. Like so it was like for y'all to say like yeah she came in last. It was like damn that kind of like caught me off guard. Like
I didn't introduce it. That's to throw you under the bus.
Yeah, I didn't. When I heard news, I didn't think we were gonna go to Biden. I thought we were talking about like.
Hey, we everywhere on Brochillians.
bro, the R. Kelly trial is about to start back too.
Oh God.
I mean,
I don't think that's funny.
I said everywhere, but I didn't mean, you know what I'm saying? God damn.
you said media, bro. Look, that's what I'm saying. My mind was over a couple of things.
Did y'all see the Tesla robots?
Yeah, and I saw those memes with Will Smith when the Tesla robot.
Right? Yeah. Nah.
I didn't know.
Let me see. So I have the post about it. It's basically explaining Elon Musk is known for his innovative ideas. So he dropped he unveiled a Tesla bot described as an AI robot made to eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. How y'all feel?
Show them how it look.
Yeah, it's like I
It look like a human.
Yeah, no.
It's
I
like
feel
a bodysuit.
I feel like that's how it starts, and then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. While we worried about crates, Sha'Carri Richardson, these bots coming to take over, and they run
no.
nah, on God.
So
up
look,
to 5 miles per hour. They said.
that's
multi-cam videos.
That's iRobot hard body. Like, we done
They said up to 5 miles per hour, dog. It's over with. I'm sure we're running faster than that. I feel like.
Nah, that's crazy.
No,
5 miles an hour.
No, we are.
I'm outrunning that robot.
You definitely are.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
of
but
course.
No. Time
Are
out,
we
time out,
smarter
time out,
than a
time out.
machine? A robot?
You're outrunning that robot for how long?
Yeah,
you think
that's
you're
what
about
I'm
to just
saying.
bust her right and he
They
be like,
obviously don't.
well,
They don't get tired.
It's gonna keep running.
yeah. He's on your ass. You got 5 miles for miles. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
How long that battery lasts? Now, if you have to stay plugged up, we good. I'm gonna just take to the hallway. We good.
So this shit says dojo training, FSD hardware, simulation tools, net planning, and multi-cam networks.
Dojo training, like wrestling.
I'm assuming so. It doesn't go into too much. That's just
There's
the
a couple
specs.
of different things that do dojos, and all of that sounds like you getting your ass whooped.
I think of like karate. I think.
Taekwondo.
Yeah.
See,
Karate,
okay.
all that,
Then we gotta
like,
shoot the robots at that point.
Jiu-jitsu,
If I can't
all
outrun
that.
it, then I gotta shoot it. That's the only choice you
Okay,
got.
but this is Elon Musk we talking about. Come on.
I mean, what,
that
so
motherfucker's
dodge
gonna be
bullets?
carbon fiber. It's
Nah,
gonna be
Yeah.
bulletproof.
He's thought
Something.
about
It ain't gonna be
every human
bulletproof.
idea.
Come on,
of
though.
how to.
If it's gonna be bulletproof, that robot has to be over $1 million. It
I
has
mean,
to
I
be.
wouldn't doubt it.
Not everybody can attain a robot.
He probably gonna drop it on some kind of Bitcoin app, like accessible app or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it as exclusive as he needs it to be. But a mil, I don't know. But a couple racks for sure. For sure.
The world is over.
Are we getting what's the movie called? iRobot vibes? Like
That's what I thought about.
Yeah.
What's the robot name?
definitely.
Sonny? Sonny was playing he was taking no
Was
prisoners.
it Sunny?
I just
Yeah.
remember that.
That's
I
crazy.
did.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
I was smooth hoping somebody said it though. And I was like, yeah.
I could have said anything. Y'all would have been like, yeah.
And I smooth would have agreed.
Okay, so
how
what do you-
quick you said it.
What are you doing if like there's a iRobot takeover and they're like bulletproof and like low key indestructible?
Your Second Amendment.
Okay, but
He said like
bulletproof.
Pray.
Yeah.
Keep it a bug with you. I mean, I don't know. you just kind of gotta wait your time, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you.
That shit is crazy.
man.
That's sick as hell. Let me see.
But yeah, we can segue a little bit though. Let's get into y'all been catching up with music lately? I don't know if y'all seen the sacred message that Kendrick put last week, saying that this is gonna be his last album on TDE.
Nah,
Oh no, I did see that.
Yeah,
I
I
did see
didn't
that.
see that either. I haven't been on social media as much lately. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's a beautiful thing,
No,
man. I
for
can't wait
real,
to get on
bro.
social media for real.
Because honestly, like, I'm smooth like the person, like, if I was to check a post or something like that, or, like, see someone DM me, like, a reel, some whatever, like, something random, like, I'll smooth get, like, sucked in.
Mhm.
So it's like, I try my hardest to, like, stay away from it so I
feel
don't
you.
get sucked in. Because, like,
Yeah.
smooth an hour or two could go by and it'd be like, I may not have had anything I needed to do, but it's still like, bro, I just, like, wanted to lay down. I wanted to go to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, damn, I burnt all that time. Like,
That and it like kind of in a way sets your mood and controls, you know what I'm saying, your perspective throughout the whole day. Whenever you do decide to put it down,
Yeah.
it's like you're a totally different person than when you woke up because now you're focused on whatever you saw.
Yeah.
nah, that's definitely facts.
Y'all ever taking a look at y'all screen time or how much y'all be on Instagram or TikTok or
Mr.
whatever?
Apple.
Honestly, I get my screen time like updated. Like I think it's like once a week or something.
Yeah, I get a
like that, every week.
notification every week.
Like, and honestly,
which
my
is
screen time has smooth been like going down like probably about like 5 to 10% like every
But that's
week.
lit. That's
Yeah,
progress.
yeah.
It's progress
So-
for sure.
My
But
shit,
then, like,
8 hours a
sometimes-
day. I ain't gonna lie.
8 hours? That's
Yeah.
not bad.
What takes the most of your screen time?
You wanna pull-
Twitter,
you see that?
Instagram, fucking mail, messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same shit. I think it's more emails for me and then like social. Probably
Nice.
like in that order too, low key.
Yeah, I'm at 5.5.
But
Well, 5:47.
yeah. But I guess
Okay.
all we were saying about that topic is, yeah, Kendrick, basically, this is his last album. I don't know if y'all had any thoughts of y'all
Are y'all,
Kendrick fans.
Yeah, are y'all big Kendrick fans? Or
Um,
TDE fans? Anybody?
Because I didn't think he was dropping no time soon.
I can't say I am. I can
Okay.
say I was.
Yeah.
But I think it's just been so long. I just kind of like,
I get it.
you know, like I guess I wasn't a real fan.
Like
not-
honestly,
you're not,
like
um,
I'm not gonna cap. Like I feel like, damn, kind of, cause so Good Kid, Mad City. That's like my favorite work of Kendrick. Like
Okay.
if anybody plays a song over that, like at that point, it's like you have to play the whole thing from beginning to end, skits included. Like
I feel
like,
that. Thank you.
Like no, don't play a song over that if you're not gonna play the whole album straight all the way through. And then what was after that? Black of the Berry? Not Black of the
To
Berry.
Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That
That's my favorite
That
Kendrick
was
album.
like-
Yeah, I was
it
gonna say. I
was-
think that's my favorite.
that shit was so beautiful and like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was well written. Like that shit was like definitely great. Like it has to be number 2 for me. But no, I'm lying because Untitled is number 2 for me because Untitled was dope.
It's a sleeper. That's a
Untitled
sleeper.
was so dope.
I go back to that so much. I don't think people really like they. You know
Bruh.
what I'm saying? They don't appreciate that one.
And then what's crazy is like none of the songs is my favorite. It's the creative process for one of the songs.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's like my favorite track of it. Like that was like fire. And then he's been getting like more Afrocentric and like creative with it.
Mhm.
And then Damn was just too commercial for me. And then it's like I waited
Okay.
4 years for this, so it's like
Right.
it was this what I waited for. It was like that kind of turned me off. And then for him to say it's his last album is kind of like I'm really just hoping for you leave with a good taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
Damn
just
was
something,
good,
yeah.
but
Right.
Damn didn't have replay value to me.
So
Ooh,
is
I
this-
can't say that though. I can't say that.
That's why I said
it was
to me,
more commercial
like-
than his other projects, but it's some heat on there. Go back and revisit. I promise.
So is it like his last album or his last album just with TDE?
He said last album with TDE,
So I
but
feel
people
like-
automatically speculated to
Yeah,
retire.
I feel like he would have said, "I'm gonna retire after this."
But the
He
thing
was
is
gonna
with Kendrick
retire.
though, we haven't really gotten too much of anything from him, like period. So I feel
That's
like
true.
if this is if he's calling this his last album at TDE, I feel like we're more apt to get features and singles before we get a whole nother project from him.
True.
Because at this point, I'm feeling like he's at that point in his life where you know it's just it's downtime.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
focused on whatever else we lead in whatever other avenue to get. You know what I'm saying? Closer to progressing the culture, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever
Yeah.
he's thinking.
Because it's like, where else would he drop? What other label would he drop?
Yeah.
I feel like he would just start his own.
Or
Or
just
And that's the thing too.
independent
Yeah, I don't even
at
think
that
he would
point.
need to. Yeah.
True. And then I also seen the only other music topic I had was the Kanye and Drake shenanigans. I heard they've been kind of
That shit is so
subliminally sneak dissing each other back and forth.
Right,
Did
yeah.
Kanye
Supposedly,
drop his address?
yeah, they
Yeah,
said
that's what they
Kanye
said.
leaked Drake's address or where he lives at. On some
No
shit.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw
That shit is
that.
wild.
that's hands.
What?
You
No.
give away my address?
Hands? No, not even.
What the
Like, you want to know
Bro,
what's
we be in here listening to Drake.
J.
all
Cole,
day.
like-
J. Cole's not really R&B, but like we be in here listening to Drake sapping, and we don't turn it off. We just
okay.
be-
I don't
we just
know
be
about
working.
him, but like,
Because when I came here, it was Duke Deuce playing one time.
Yeah, murder,
They
murder.
about to start.
it's for the ambiance. The
Yeah,
ambiance.
if
It's
we know
streetwear,
people
come
are
on.
coming in, we got to change it up.
I was smooth listening to like an R&B mix like earlier.
Give me your top 3.
Top 3 R&B.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I might get some hate off of this, but definitely K Camp is number 1.
And what?
I'm not
R&B.
mad at it. I'm not going to say
R&B?
one.
You
But putting him up there is
me
interesting.
my top 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
And
you're
then
right.
get
Well,
upset.
He does that. Thank you.
That's what I just said. I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat off of this.
That's still crazy,
but-
though.
Thank you. He said
Because
mine.
again, now I'm thinking we're talking about. Are we talking all time, or are we talking like just like right now, recent, like
All time. All time.
all time?
Yeah.
Is he still number 1 for you?
No.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's what it makes sure.
No. Yeah. I want to say low key, Luther Vandross, Smokey Robinson,
Okay.
and low key.
You gotta say
low-key-
Barry Gordy at this point.
Nah, I was about to say the Isley Brothers, dog. I ain't even going to cap. Like, low key. Now, this is off the top, so it might change if I really gave it some thought.
Okay.
But, like, off the top.
Now that's strong as hell though.
Like-
That's strong as hell. I'm not mad at that.
Right,
Because you took it bike there.
Yeah, bro. Like, because
I'm mad
honestly,
at
that's
that.
why I thought, like, we was talking, like, recent R&B. That's why I went straight to K.
Well, I mean, if you want to give the more recent list of 3, you can do that as well.
Would y'all consider Smino R&B?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely say K Camp, Masego, then maybe Smino. Yeah.
That order.
It's
yeah.
not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the K Camp is bad, but the other two is not bad.
You're crazy.
Is he not
Did
a
you listen
K-Camp
to the new
fan?
tape? Speaking of new music, did you listen to his new tape?
I did it.
I did.
And it's not because I don't like K Camp. I'm just not like a huge fanatic. Like when he drops, I'll get to it, but it's not like I'm rushing to download at 12 on the dot. If that makes sense. Like when I get around to it, I'll listen to it, or if I'm somewhere and it's playing, and I'll vibe out.
Shit was some heat.
You see, now
Shit was
now
special.
I won't like sit here and wait till 12 so I can go to Apple Music, download it, and listen to it. But it's like whenever that thought pops in my head, like the soonest I'm gonna go like listen to
Makes
it.
sense.
Like you know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's definitely like one of my favorite artists. I don't know what it is, but it's like I feel like he makes some of the most relatable like R&B when it comes to like whether like
Okay.
relationship situations, stuff like that. Just like what you think and shit like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
he dope to me. So it's like,
Hell
and
yeah.
I've been listening to him since like way back. So it's like
as well.
for you to not, because most people I feel like the longer they make music, they don't really like stay consistent in like what they doing. So it's like I feel like he stayed pretty consistent in like the type of music he made.
Hell yeah.
I can say in his lane, he hasn't missed. I can say that. But that's specifically in his lane.
You got a top 3, Mello?
Yeah, what about you, Noah?
I don't think I have a top 3. I listen to R&B, but I don't know if I have a top 3.
All
I have a
time?
few that I listen to, but like I'm not like David. I can't go like if I go back, it would be like everybody knows like Luther Vandross. Other than that, it would be like current. I would say like
newer acts.
Okay.
I'd say like Drake. K Camp, I would honestly say is in like my top, like maybe my top 5 or 6, not top 3 though. But I'll give him that. Like he
I give
has,
the K
he
Camp
does
a
have
lot of
bangers.
love.
Like, and I'm not even gonna lie, and it's more so because my girl. Like, and if you like, R&B is for girls. My girl loves K Camp, so I can't like. I looked at you like K Camp, and I thought back like, okay, all these bangers that I didn't know I knew, just like I hear it and I know it. So obviously he's doing something right.
Right.
But yeah, Masego is definitely in my top 3.
He's slept on.
Yeah.
So slept on.
And then, so the only reason I said Drake is I feel like everybody would say Drake, but I feel like he has something for every mood. Like breakup, first getting together, like it going good, it going bad, about to break up. Like he has something for every mood.
I definitely feel that one.
Who else?
No Breezy?
Oh, he's
He's
pissed.
like
Y'all didn't put Breezy in there? He's
To keep it a buck with you though, like the only reason why I wouldn't like me
God.
personally, I didn't say a Drake or a Chris Brown's because I feel like it's more pop. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wouldn't.
But see, people
it's
say
R&B,
that,
but
I
like
feel like the pop culture doesn't accept like them. Because like at the end of the day, when we're saying pop, that's popular music, right? And what's that? White people. They're not accepting Chris Brown. They're not.
You're crazy.
They're not.
Yeah,
You're
They're
crazy.
not. They're
That
not.
one.
They're not. They're not. That could just be my take. I can be on Gilligan
You
with
might,
that one.
you might
Yeah,
die on
that's
that
just
one
my take.
alone, my guy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold
That's the
you.
way I feel. Hey, last week you told me. Well, I know y'all are not like.
Oh, he's gonna.
Y'all probably not Nas fans, but he said Nas is a. What did you say? What did you say? Now go to say. I forgot what he said. The actual
Sounds
verbiage.
like he's about to be ignorant.
a soundtrack
Oh.
rapper.
You said Nas is a soundtrack rapper.
And what I mean by that is what is
2K, like
No.
on NBA 2K,
No, I
on
didn't-
movies.
He's
No
forcing.
albums.
I didn't say
You said
2K.
like no albums.
I'm
no
saying-
single songs.
I'm saying when I think of Nas and the vibe that he puts me in with his music, it sounds like a score to a movie. Like it sounds like a soundtrack. Like if I know y'all have seen Hardball.
Yeah.
It sounds like some shit that would be in Hardball, bro. That's just what it is.
Now you want to know what's kind of sick? I'll say, yo, that is so sick. But like, I can kind of get what you're saying.
I'll die on it alone too.
No.
Y'all are on
okay.
Wait, hold on.
I'll
no,
die
no,
on it
no,
alone.
No, wait, hold on. No, now I need to explain because Nas is kind of like listening to Nas to me is kind of like reading a book. I don't know how y'all are when it comes to reading a book, but I get like
Pictures.
transported
That's
to
exactly
like
how I am with
that
movies.
place. So
Yes.
it's like I can see and I can like hear like what he's going through, what he's rapping about.
Exactly.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, that's not no soundtrack though.
Nah.
That is like
And maybe that's where we differ because you read books, I watch movies. So when I'm in it, and I'm like you taking me in there. So like when I hear his voice, it's like a very rustic. It's a very, I guess, new agey kind of voice to God type shit. If I'm watching that kind of movie, that's just how I
think
think.
that
And it's no
knock-
knock to Nas though.
I think the knock has always been his beats, his beat selection.
he has.
Yeah,
that's what
he does
people
not
always
have good
talk
beat
about.
Selection.
I don't
And what's crazy
always
is-
agree, but
Yeah, like his beat selection has not been like that, except for like the hits. I feel like everybody knows.
yeah, obviously, yeah, we counting those out for sure.
But then I feel like there is definitely some like beats I would not have cared to listen to, but it's like he low key made them too, and I feel like you got to be like a real good lyricist to be able to do that. Like, cause let's think about like most music nowadays, the beat makes the song.
yeah, it's all
A lot of
about
times,
it's all
yeah.
about the melody and the cadence. If it's
Yeah.
catchy, it's gonna. It don't matter
If
what
it
you're
knocks
saying
hard
on there.
enough.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Mm.
that's facts.
And catchy meaning like one or two words, not, you know what I'm saying, how back in the old days the not even verses but the choruses were like maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, like you actually getting off some words. It's not some what's her name, Coy Ray, like, oh yeah, like shit like that. I mean, like, because that
Bro.
I can agree, the beat definitely does make the song, because a lot of the bullshit that is on like the verses and lyrics is like it's crap.
Yeah.
As
What
I
Coy
describe.
Ray say? Do it again.
Nah. Not better than me. Like, we y'all get money. Like, nah.
That is hilarious.
But like, listen. Don't get me wrong. I do support all black queens. I gotta throw that in there. You know?
But that double XO was trash.
Thank you. Yeah, we can actually get on
Yeah.
that. We can actually get on that. 'Cause I feel like nowadays, it's not even specifically, I guess, double XL, but nowadays I don't think ciphers are like the definition, like what it is. You know what I'm saying? People are just rapping after each other.
Yeah.
Back then, when it was like you had Eminem, you had
TDE was doing it
Exactly,
on
like,
the BET cipher,
all those BET ciphers,
good
yeah.
music, all of them.
They were ciphers. Like you're catching, you know what I'm saying, the beat. You're picking up that last line, and you actually, you know what I'm saying, creating, I guess, a product, a singular, you know what I'm saying, movement. Now it's not that at all, and I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit.
But I mean, like, it's crazy because people will be like, yo, music is changing over the years. But people don't want to incorporate that into, like, every aspect of music. Everybody punch in and punch out now.
Exactly.
Like, there's really not too many people who will go in and if they're freestyling, like, they ain't wrote it down, like, go in and spit their whole verse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody does that anymore.
I think it's
People
the
don't
newer acts.
freestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? People don't freestyle. And you gotta think about, like, nigga, a lot of older people, like, they was on the block in the trap or something like that. Yo, what Kendrick said, yo, I got a pack of blacks and a beat
And a
tape.
beat CD.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's go ride. Like, you
Facts.
know what I'm saying? Like, people don't do that.
Wait, hold on. Are we showing our age right now? Like, do we look like some old heads really like in the shop talking shit? Because I understand, you know what I'm saying, everyone's saying like the sound of music changes over the years, and you definitely not have to roll with it, but that's just the time. So what we like is not what everybody likes, but that's what's taking over now.
Yeah.
I think you can make. I was just gonna say, like, I think that kind of applies to everything. Even if you think of fashion, for example, like everything is in style. With music, you can bring anything back, any beat, any lyrics you want to spit, however you want to deliver it. It's all on how you.
The only slight where I gotta disagree is there is definitely a fan base for every type style of music.
Yeah.
But you may not necessarily be able to bring it back because let's look at like lyrical rappers and stuff.
I mean, it's out there. You got to find it.
You think that's not big enough culture to come back though? To make a comeback is what you're saying?
I'm saying like commercial and like pop music. Because honestly, at this point, I feel like trap is right there side and side with like
trap
pop
is
music.
there. But if you think of like acts like J. Cole, for example, he's still a lyricist. His music still I don't listen to the radio, but I'm assuming it gets played.
Now you also got it. I would still like, because I'm a big J. Cole fan. Not only did he get hot in like 2010, so it was like he had a chance to like build his fan base up, but then he also dropped KOD. I didn't really care for that album because
it came and went.
It was like commercial.
It was very commercial,
and it was like to kind of get, I'll say, newer age people to listen to him. And it's like, yeah, these are the beats y'all like, but it's like, listen to what I'm saying. Because he still was spitting J. Cole shit on the songs, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't you. Like, I like Born Sinner, you know what I'm saying? The warm up. Like, I like old K. Cole.
Yes,
like,
sir.
not K. Cole, J. Cole.
Now, to circle back to what you said, though, about trap and pop being like neck and neck, I do agree with that because I feel like it's the women that's driving that up. Both of them for real, but the trap specifically, because every car I get into, every shorty that I'm with, they love that murder, kill shit, bro.
It'll be the most innocent little girl.
Yeah,
that's just their that's their outlet. Like that's how they get their
facts.
their.
And then you said you got a Glock with a dick on it. What?
Yeah.
Come on, what?
What are 223s?
You're my tutor.
Facts. What are 223s? What do those look like, shorty? Come on. What? You were born in 2018? All right.
I'm trying to tell you, Doug. It'd be crazy because, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I'd be looking old or I'd just be looking like a simp or a sap because, like, I'll smooth Ride in Silence or most likely I'm playing, like, R&B or, like, some J. Cole or something like that. But then, like, if I wake up in the morning and it's just, like, that type of day energy, oh, yeah, G Herbo me, please. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
Like, you know, like, I'm going to listen to that. But it's like I really don't listen to, like, music like that because it's like, I don't know, like it gets kind of like I get tired of hearing it because you hear it everywhere else. So it's like on my way to wherever I'm going, I'm probably going to hear this music that I'm about to play. So it's like,
and the substance, depending on who you listen to, it's talking about the same thing.
Yeah,
like at least Drake, he tries to diversify his lyrics and talk about like you said, multiple moods, right? Versus G Herbo or NBA YoungBoy or whoever it is. I kind of feel like they stay in that same lane, and that's not a shot. That's just if that's their forte, that's cool.
So speaking of Drake, off top, who do you think first week is doing bigger numbers, Kanye or Drake?
Kanye.
If they both drop at the same day?
Same day.
Kanye.
First week, who's doing numbers? Bigger numbers?
Drake.
Kanye. Why? Drake.
I'm gonna go Drake.
I'll let you.
Interesting. Tell me why. I need something. Give me something.
So Drake, because honestly, I feel like it would be close. I feel like the major difference would be the personal
attachment.
Yeah, like not attachment, but more so like the personal relationship that people feel like they have with
that artist.
That artist.
Yeah.
So I say Drake more because I feel like people are people have already seen the transformation of Kanye over the years. They see like not the person he's turning into, but just like, you know, the difference in who he is now and the difference of who he was when we first like fell in love with him.
Got you.
Drake, it's like I feel like our views on him have only been heightened.
Okay.
Like we started off knowing him as like, okay, he was a rapper, he was an actor, now he's a rapper. Now he's a rapper and
a businessman. And,
now he's a businessman. Now he's a great dad, and you know,
like what's next? Like we're
exactly
to see what he's turning into.
And to piggyback off of that too, I don't think he has a blemish on his record for real. Like it's petty shit outside of like people saying he hit his.
Somebody
child
can argue that he hit his child, which he covered up in a crazy bar. I hit the world for my kid. I didn't.
And then the scissor joint too. That's the only two
Yeah,
things that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Outside of that, he's like scot-free. So
Wait. Why
Tell me something if I'm missing something.
Wait.
If I'm missing
Why
something.
would the SZA joint be a blemish though?
Just because it was a lame way to get that off. Like, you didn't need to tell the world that you was fucking with SZA.
Like the bar was like,
Because she didn't even want you to say
SZA
that.
back in
Because she was like,
08.
bro, it was really 09, but you didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why. Because that's just some lame shit, Drake. We know you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. And I get you got to get it off in a bar because that's cool. It'll make the song. But, like, you know, that's really the only two things that I can count, though.
Okay, I can get it.
But
Other than that,
Kanye's list though.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I would say, like, Drake probably would do more numbers.
So
Just for the respect factor.
Yeah. Mhm.
what's crazy is now, with y'all saying all that,
Makes
maybe,
sense.
like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But why I still say Kanye is because I feel like Kanye still has his fans from way back in the day, as well
He
as
has a cult following. I'll give you that.
bro. Like as well as you're not about to act like Jesus is King didn't smooth. Now your auntie might listen to some Kanye. Like, and off of just that strength of that last album, we're not going to act like they're not going to
But if they
download it.
listen to that, then they listen to Drake.
But that's just it's just
No,
crazy to me
not
because it's like
necessarily, though.
'cause it's like Kanye could do no wrong and people will still support him. Like, and that's the craziest thing to me because he can literally say and physically do anything and he'll still have a following. Like, I'm ready for the next album.
Yeah, I'm
I
so
don't care
confused.
what you do.
Now, I will say, I feel like at this point, maybe just because I don't have like that cult Kanye following mindset or whatever, but it's like the man is sick, and like he'll smooth do some crazy off the wall shit and like justify it with like on some like my bipolar disorder was acting up today. And everybody
People
was
just jump in the
smooth.
comments like,
Bro,
yo,
right.
like he's really doing this.
Bro.
Kim said we have a pool at the crib. I'm depressed.
Yo, and it's crazy because it'd be also like, I'm not gonna say it's right, but it's like
He's
he had-
Kanye.
yeah, like he's Kanye, and then that was like I guess a legitimate way to reason, but it's like even then it's like
Legitimate.
all publicity is good publicity. We're not about to sit here and act like that
For him,
because
I agree with
now
you on that,
let's be
but-
real. You've never heard of Kanye, you don't talk about Kanye, but now all over the news, radio, TV, all that is how Kanye had a breakdown in the middle of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then he drops an album next week. You about to see, oh, this that Kanye boy they was talking about. Well, it's your grandma, or it's gonna be on some like, oh, that's Kanye. I ain't never listened to him. Like, yo,
Yeah.
let's see what his music talking about at least.
Yeah. I will
Right.
say too, to give him his flowers, he does have a huge impact on our culture because everybody wants to dress like him. Everybody wants the sneakers, the slides, the alien shoes, like the boots, like
alien
whatever that he
shoes.
released, they want that stuff.
Yeah. Very true.
So I'll give him his credit there. No questions asked.
But honestly, I feel like he still needs like you have to put respect on Kanye's name. Other than
Musically.
Jay-Z, and then
Yeah.
recently Nas, who else from like the 90s has been a consistent, talked about, relevant, and
Jadakiss,
you see,
the locks.
50 been talked about
50?
like publicity wise, like him and Floyd beefing.
Not for
Like,
rap.
Ray J.
like I'm talking about musically, like for music wise, like
I mean 50. I mean, of course, like the music
But-
don't sound like what it sounded like back then. Of course not. But put it like this: if he's doing the verses, the theme song from Power, that's in his.
and that's
in his
what I was
verses.
about to say. Over the past 5 years, that was 50's hardest song.
Yeah.
Was the theme song from Power.
Yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that either, though.
Random songs in there too that were
Like his feature on a Pop Smoke song,
Yo.
50 Cent song, and again, I fuck with 50. Like, got love for 50, all that. But let's be real. Ain't no nigga had the game by they nuts like Kanye, Jay-Z, and
But
again, like more
what
recently,
has
Nas.
Kanye done in the last few years?
Not only has
Lyrically.
Kanye like led the transition of like the evolution of music, but whenever someone beat him to it, he has been able to adapt and still be one of the best to do it.
That's opinionated.
I don't know if I can fully agree on that.
Yeah.
Led the transition of music thing. I gotta know what your time frame
And
is.
that's why I said, and if he wasn't the first, he has smooth adapted and then
Okay.
still became one of the best. Like,
Still became one of the best, yes, but I can't say he's the leader of the transition. I would give that to a couple other people. Not even maybe before him, but
Yeah.
before him.
that's why I agree with you. Let's say like, what? He went from, what was that? Graduation, high school dropout, to 808 and Heartbreak.
Yeah, he dropped like 808s. He dropped My Beautiful
And then
Dark
right
Twisted
after 808 and
Fantasy.
Heartbreak, that was around the same time T-Pain was getting hot and relevant with Auto-Tune. So again, like I said, he may not have been the reason for Auto-Tune getting hot, but he still ended up becoming one of the leaders in Auto-Tune.
Right, and I give you that.
After that, what was that? He took like the production game to a whole nother level with My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
That, and then he dropped Yeezus, I want to say around that time also, a couple years
Exactly.
later.
Still riding that same wave, and then right after that, did he not sign like Travis Scott and then helped him
like
with
that.
all his production and stuff?
Yeah.
So it was like Travis Scott made that even bigger. But then again, Kanye, if you don't want to give him the credit to start it, like he still became one of the like best in that.
Yeah.
That's just,
Like you know
we'll
what I'm
see.
saying? If you really think about it, like
Hey.
We'll see when Donda drops.
honestly,
Hey.
If Donda
Great.
drops. Goddamn.
If. That's crazy.
that's very true.
Okay. To kind of segue into a little bit more of a mixy bag, I did want to kind of get y'all sentiments on this. How do y'all feel about OnlyFans banning the sexually explicit content?
So
you feel
I've
right.
never had or like logged into
Okay.
OnlyFans, but I thought that was the only purpose of it, wasn't it?
I'm
know.
not
I
for
didn't
sure.
know. I didn't know what other
Either,
people
but
used it for.
I know there have been other businesses on there. I haven't been on there to know for sure. I just know of people that say, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I don't sell feet pics and I'm not naked on that bitch. So
So
It's not
you're
all
saying
explicit.
if somebody asks me to buy their OnlyFans and they tell me that it's not explicit, would I buy it? Like it's not anything.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be, I don't know.
I would say,
OnlyFans for
why do you
something.
have an OnlyFans? Why not an Instagram or like something that doesn't cost? Like why do I have to describe to?
Because they
watch
want to
it-
get paid
watch
for
it?
Nah,
the
you
for
can
the
set
game that
the
they're
different
giving you.
price for your subscription,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's pretty much like if you want to think of it not sexually, it's just pretty much like a monthly subscription. You pay whatever they're asking for
to watch them do whatever they do.
do something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever
they
their
could teach you
craft
something.
is.
They
I guess
could
it would
show you
depend.
something.
It would
like, you know
depend.
what I'm
If it's
saying?
somebody that's teaching me like how to trade or how to like invest in sneakers the right way, or something that's
beneficial.
like beneficial, then
Right,
I guess why not? But I feel like it's on OnlyFans. Whoever created the platform, I feel like their negative viewing of the company is on them because they let it get to that point.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it above. Now, again, whether you a shorty or like a nigga or something like that,
King.
a queen or a king, whatever. OnlyFans Smooth like took over the porn game. So if you really in your bag and that's how you make your bread, like
ass out.
you can Smooth go back to all the platforms where the porn game.
But the problem is, the porn is free. The OnlyFans isn't.
Okay, but then that's what I'm saying. Once you get, same thing as YouTube, once you get a certain amount of streams and views, you get paid for that. You get cut a check. Why you think
True.
some people like
I mean, that's true, but I just
Post
feel
they
like it was
stuff
so
there.
inflated on OnlyFans because you would have girls making $100K in one day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah.
the porn algorithms on how that works, on how they get paid,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're making $100K in one day.
But then I mean that'll show you if you really popping though to keep it a buck with you. But I mean again,
I don't even
it's-
think that's it though, cause it's some horn dogs out here, bro. Niggas is like really going crazy, and it's sick. I don't even think it's like that, cause I'm not gonna shit. I'm
Didn't-
gonna say my sentiments.
There's-
I'm gonna say my sentiments.
There's like
I'm not gonna
random-
get canceled this week.
There's random celebrities like celebrity like Bad Baby, I think made
I
like
did hear about it.
$1 million
Yeah.
in 24 hours, and she apparently wasn't doing anything
How?
sexual. And it's literally like you just said, niggas are thinking like, oh, she got to be doing something, so they bought it. And it's like she probably was just sitting there chilling,
Yeah.
like talking to them, like she's on IG Live.
Again,
Like,
I mean, and that's what it's like, bro. Like, you're not about. There's plenty of places you get paid for how many views you get once you get over a certain amount of views
Yeah.
or whatever. Now the subscription thing, like, or you pay $5 if you don't want to subscribe real quick just to watch this video. Now that is something totally different. So you know that might fuck a couple people bag up, but it's like if you really got it like that, it don't matter what platform you're on. Like, if you're not showing ass, go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you are showing ass, go to Pornhub.
But they showing ass though. That's the thing.
Go to Pornhub. There's multiple platforms. Or if you really about it, get your own website.
No doubt.
There's nothing for
Actually,
you to buy your own platform, pay that fee, and then still do the subscription shit.
if
Well,
you really
give them
about
too
it,
much
about
game.
it.
You give them
Yeah,
too much
we're
game.
not-
See,
That
and
should
that's
be
the
on
thing.
OnlyFans.
See, and that's the
That
thing.
should
That's
be
what I was
on
gonna say. If you
OnlyFans.
really bout it, you would actually go cop the Patreon because that was a fucking ad. This whole conversation has been an ad. Go tune in. Go subscribe at the Brochillians. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy content on there. You won't regret it. But yeah, bro, I just wanted to get y'all sentiments on that shit real quick because everybody was panicking about that.
I don't know, because I'm not one to judge. So it's like, yo, whatever you do to pay your bills, make some money, be rich, fly, whatever you got to do, like, do your thing. Just be the best at it. So don't just stop somewhere just because it's sufficient. Like, don't just get comfortable. Like,
I get it.
Go further. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but where could...
Apparently I gave too much free game, so
yeah,
I don't know. I guess
it's
I'll
all
figure it
good.
out.
Damn, that's crazy.
Shit, was there anything else y'all wanted to get into before we get out of here? Was there any other topics?
What made you guys start the podcast? Y'all asked me why I opened the store.
What made us do a podcast? From my perspective, so we are a group of 6 for real. Before we started the podcast, and we were, you know what I'm saying, just 6 bros from high school, just really kicking shit, and we would always go to one designated location and talk shit, and the family would be there, and it's like we having everybody laughing, we, you know what I'm saying, discussing whatever kind of topics, and we making memories and telling stories and shit.
Right.
And the idea just came out of nowhere, like, y'all should really, like, put this somewhere, because it's really funny, and, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all talking about some shit, and it was just...
So it wasn't any of you guys that said we should do this. It was like other people telling y'all, like, y'all know how to talk. Y'all should, you know, people would...
Something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
And then it just so happened that out of high school, everybody went their own ways. Everybody did their own thing, you know what I'm saying? And then it was just me and Trey sitting one day just chilling, and he was like, bro, let's really do this. Like,
yeah,
hey.
That's what's up.
I feel like it was an informative thing too, because you look at Georgia or just Atlanta in itself. Like, you have podcasts, but I feel like it's not that one podcast that people look at it as the face of Atlanta.
It is now,
Some
though.
shit like that. I mean, yeah, you can say that. It is now.
It is now.
But it's just on some shit, man. It's therapy too. You know what I'm saying? To come in here and talk with my boy every week, because it doesn't feel like we're doing a podcast. It just feel like we're just kicking it. Really,
Getting everything off your chest, catching up with current events, connecting with people who everybody has different things going on. I honestly love it. Like, I love it.
Appreciate it.
It's really
Appreciate
fun.
it.
Yeah, it's definitely dope because, you know, everybody always has the conversations. Well, it's a session, you just kicking it with your boys or whatever. Like, yo, I want to do this, or you should do that. We should do this. And it's like, not too many people actually follow their, like, dreams, goals, or aspirations. So it's like, that's definitely dope for somebody to actually, like, do it. You know what I'm saying? And what success or fail, y'all doing it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely doing the damn thing. But it's like,
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think for me too, at this point, it's like outside of success or failure, because I'm having fun. Like, it's grown into something, and it's actually developed a skill of mine as well that I didn't know that I had. But it's, you know what I'm saying, outside of any analytics, it's outside of any projections, any numbers, or any statue that we get to, because it's like, one, he said it's therapy, and 2, it's fun. I get to come in here and talk my shit. Sometimes it be wild, sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever it is that day.
Right.
But, yeah.
And to everybody watching, literally, like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter how much money you're making. If you don't like doing it, stop. Like, find something else to do. Whether you're making $1 an hour doing it tomorrow, you could be making $20, $100 an hour doing it tomorrow. You just gotta, like, you gotta find your niche. You gotta find something you actually love doing, and then create the best version of yourself to make that thing happen. And find a way to connect with other people. Like, the best way to figure out what you're doing right or wrong is connecting with other people, asking for their opinions, and literally, like, never settling, making sure that you're always trying to better yourself. Like, there's the sky's the ceiling for
that's
everybody.
facts. If you love what you do, you'll never feel like you worked a day in your life.
For sure.
And that's facts. Like, counting inventory in here, so much shoes and shirts and all that we have, like, definitely gets tiring.
No doubt.
Definitely be ready to set a shirt on fire. But it's like, yo, at the end of the day, it'd be like, damn, like,
That's what I want to do. This is
like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not doing this for Joe Schmo down the street. You know what I'm saying? Making $7.25 an hour type. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm just working for somebody, and it's like, it don't matter what I got going on, no matter what I'm doing, what I'm going through. Like, it's not like that. It's on some, like, no matter what, this is benefiting me and my guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it. I don't feel like I'm working. Be dead dog tired. It's like, it don't matter. Like,
no doubt. Yeah, and to piggyback off of what Mello was saying, in the words of the great Ricky Renzel, you only need to hit one time.
Yeah.
No matter what you do in life, however many different things you try, different avenues you do, you know what I'm saying, you only need to hit one time, and it'll definitely change your whole world for sure.
Yeah, one person.
So,
That's all it takes.
Yes, sir.
Word. But shit, we appreciate y'all, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's always
We gotta do
love,
another
bro.
episode here.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh,
This
yeah,
was lit.
definitely,
This was lit for
definitely.
sure.
Appreciate y'all having us on here, man.
Yeah, we'll make sure we link all y'all ats where they find you at in the
Yeah,
bio
it's gonna be
and on the
somewhere.
video.
Definitely.
You'll be somewhere.
Let's do another one
Yeah.
in like 6 months, a year. You know, let's see
Hell yeah.
where
We could
everybody's.
do it at the second location. You know what I'm saying? Speaking
Hey,
of Texas.
hey,
Manifest
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Manifest.
Now, that's lit though.
Shit.
But yeah, I ain't have anything else on my docket either. You know what I'm saying? So we could. I know we a little bit over time too. So
Yeah, it's cool.
it's all good. Yeah.
Brochillians out.
Fusion, baby.